Welcome, welcome, and great to see you. I have been off camera for since the end of last year, so happy New Year and happy Chinese New Year to you. Whichever New Year you're celebrating, I hope that 2022 is off to a great start. But how is 2022 going for you? Are you enjoying it, or is it a bit of a challenge? I know at the end of last year, I got to the end of the year and I felt quite overwhelmed and exhausted. And we've had two quite tough years. And this year, well, who knows what it's going to be like. And then I spoke to a friend and he said, I am so excited for 2022, for this year. And I went, oh, wow. And I noticed that my energy was not excited. So I just invite you to think, are you excited about this year, or are you just dreading another difficult year? Or how are you feeling about it? Is it stressful or is it exciting? And the attitude that you bring to it will make a difference to how you experience it. So I just invite you to think about that as a starting point and be aware of your own expectations. And one way to make 2022 better is to notice the fun things that are happening. So I've just been speaking to my coach and about this experience that I had in the last week. A friend of mine said that she found a rock pool near our places which had an octopus in it. And I was so excited. So last weekend, she took me down and we had a look and we found this octopus. And another friend came too and he started taking photos. And it was really cool. In fact, we found a few different octopi in this pool. One you could see a bit of orange under its tentacle. Another one was looking really grey, and different ones had different colours. One you could just see its eye peeking out between these rocks. They were all hiding. But one of my friends was taking photos of this octopus, and then he stood back, and suddenly I looked in the water and this octopus is going right for him, and I said, step back, and he goes, what? And I said, take a photo. And he's got this camera and he's not taking a photo because he didn't have his goggles on. Imagine going to octopus spotting and you forget your goggles. That was pretty bad. Anyway, so he didn't have his goggles on, so he didn't realise that the octopus was going right for him. And as he stepped back and I stepped back, it went back into its hole again really fast. They moved so fast. But I think he was a bit too close and the octopus was saying, get away from me. Anyway, I wonder. So that was so exciting. I had a wonderful time. I wonder, what is the funnest thing you've done this week? I mean, have you done something fun or funny or exciting or just pleasant? What is the most fun thing you've done this week? I invite you to just think back over the week. Was there something funny? Was there something exciting? Was there something just silly? I wonder what fun looks like for you. And I would love it if you could post in the comments below, what was the fun thing that you did this week, or the most fun? It would be great to share, and we could all inspire each other. I mean, little fun moments. One thing I did was walking behind someone. I just did a silly walk, kind of a little bit imitating his walk, but a little bit exaggerated. That's just to make me a bit amused. Do you do that? I wonder. Sometimes if you're feeling a bit stressed, doing something like that can just lighten your mood and make it a bit more fun. So that's my encouragement for you. And so now I invite you to just take a few deep breaths like we always do. So you might want to close your eyes if you're not driving or doing cooking or something like that. Breathing in calm. Breathing out any stress. Breathing in joy. Breathing out any jealousy that you didn't see octopuses this week. Breathing in peace. Breathing out any overwhelm or stress. Just letting it go. And then I invite you to ask yourself one question. I wonder what I could do this weekend that would be fun. Really fun for me. Whatever fun means to you. I wonder what is one thing you could do that would be really fun. Just listen to your heart. Grab the first thing that comes to your mind, first thing that you can do, that you actually will do. And I invite you to make an intention right now, an intention to do that one fun thing this weekend. Put it in your diary if that helps you to make sure you do it, or write it down so you don't forget. I really invite you to just take time to have fun, because, hey, every time you have a little bit more fun, that just balances out any negative energy with positive. And I invite you to think about or ask yourself, what are the little things that you can do each day to add a little bit more joy, a little bit more fun to your day? I wonder what that might be for you. So, thank you for joining me for the Wind Up, Wind Down today. Over the next few weeks, will get into a pattern, but it might be a little bit earlier. I think in future weeks I might wind down or wind up at 5 p.m. For people who finish work earlier or in New Zealand. And if you're listening to this later, you can always listen to the replay. But so I might see you at 5 o'clock next week. Have a wonderful week and have a lot of fun. And please keep posting in the comments if you're in the Facebook version of this podcast. Please post in the comments what's the fun things for you. Thank you so much for joining, and see you next week. Bye for now.